Hey everybody, it's Monica. Sorry for the tardiness. See, this is what happens when I schedule ahead and then life happens. So I apologize for the tardiness. Hopefully, Kim, hopefully you can. No, hopefully you should be able to see me now, Robin. Just let me know if you should be able to see me now, as long as I grab the right one. Um, I'm just gonna give it a minute. So be I won't be going face live today because I am still in my pajamas, and that's what happens. Can you hear no see? Okay, yeah. So you should be able to see my desktop now, Robin. So yeah, I thought it would be a good idea to schedule ahead of time, but of course, we stayed up late last night and it was a lazy morning. So hopefully you can see my desktop now. And as you can see, we're going to be making thank you cards. So you can hear me. Yeah, you should be able to see my desktop now. Um, Good. Excellent. All right. So one of the things that I want to do for next year when I have orders is I want to put in little thank you cards. And I don't necessarily want it to be, a card that you open up. I just want it to be like a little insert. And I thought I would share with you how easy these are made because every once in a while, right, we have to send a thank you note or a thank you card. And it doesn't have to be a full on card. Typically, it's just something to let somebody know we are thinking of them. So yeah, I guess this is a pajama party because Kim's in her pajamas and Robin is so good. I'm not the only one in my PJs. But so I wanted to go ahead and just visit with you guys. It is the first of the year. Happy New Year, everybody. And since I'm not working, and hopefully you guys aren't working either, I thought we could hang out and make some thank you cards. So, the next, let's see, the next video will be probably Sunday, and I'll be playing with the new kit that's going to be coming out. I need to make some birthday cards also, so maybe we'll schedule a live for some birthday cards because at the first of the year, everybody needs to have birthday cards, right? Trying to get organized. And I'm going to try to be a little bit more organized sending out my birthday cards as well. So one of the things that Kim was asking me about with the Backstage Pass is my videos. So I indicated I am going on a video hiatus. And it's just because I'm not going to have my cameras. So I will still have my laptop. I still will be creating kits. I just won't be able to stream live because I won't have my cameras. But I am going to try to get a couple of videos created before I leave. So my last video would probably be, I'm not leaving till mid-January. So we still have some time to play along. So no worries, Kim. The Backstage Pass, still you'll have access to everything in the shop. There's lots of tutorials out there for some of the items. So yeah, the Backstage Pass is still on sale 10% off until tomorrow, I want to say. And then it's going back to regular price. I'm also going to discontinue the creator membership. If you are currently a creator member, then your subscription will continue, but I won't be offering it anymore, just the Backstage Pass. So we're turning into snowbirds, I guess. So we're gonna go down to Arizona and stay with family and friends, and then we're gonna head out to California, and I'll be back the end of early March, end of February. We haven't quite decided. The trailer is down in Arizona right now, so we're gonna spend a little time in Tucson, some time in Prescott, and then some time in Lodi, California. So just to get out of the weather, and I will be working at family and friends' house. So yeah, that's what's happening. Um, so let's jump into it. So pastels, yes. I'm using my stash, guys. It's January 1st. I have pastel paper. We're using our stash. And I think what I'm going to do with some of the future videos, I was kind of sorting through my stash. Because that's what we're doing this year, guys. We are sorting through our stash. um, I only found a couple of thank you stamps. So I have this thank you stamp here. And then I have this one here that the thank you fell off. There it is. Heartfelt thanks. So we're going to do some thank you cards. And then I thought, you know, and this is why I was running late. I printed out just some cards that have thank you. And I figure we'll decorate around it. So that's the idea. These don't have to be fancy. Sometimes it's just a little note to let someone know you're thinking of them. So that's what we're going to do. Hopefully everybody's cool with that. Just a time to... Hey, Jeanette. Welcome. Got a newbie in the house, guys. Everybody say hello to Jeanette. So hopefully everybody is cool with that. And we'll get started. So the first thing I want to do, again, this year is going to be all about using my stash. So I was digging through my drawers. Whenever I say that, it cracks me up. And I found some of these remnant rubs that I thought would be wonderful for some thank you cards. These are florals, more florals than anything. And these are easy to add onto just plain cards. So that's what we're going to do. So I've got this one card. Let's start with this one before we get into stamping. So I've got 4 of these, I think. And these are going to be real quick and simple, guys. Because it's they're just going to be note cards that I can write a little message on the back and thank people when they buy things from the shop. Because I think it's important to to give thanks and show appreciation. You know, just you can't take things for granted. And I'm certainly not going to take anything for granted anymore. It's a new year, so we are going to enjoy every day. All right, so see what we can do here. So I've got some flowers, and let's just see what we can do. I've got some butterflies. Now you can do this with ephemera. Of course, you can do this with stamping, which we're going to do some stamping here. And I know you guys are saying you're not used to seeing pastels. We're going to do some grunginess, too, on these thank you cards. Because I'm going to do a few basic ones. And then we're going to do some grungy ones. These I had in the shop earlier in the year, Robin. That I picked up from my wholesaler. I'm going to... When I get back in the spring, I'm going to add some more remnant rubs to the shop because I think they're fabulous. And they won't, and we'll kind of be playing with some remnant rubs. So let's just see what I can do here. Of course, I don't want to cover. Hey, Frida, nice to see you. We don't want to cover. How is that glare? Can you guys see the screen okay? I hope the glare is not too terrible. There we go. All right, so let's see what we can do. I don't want to cover the thank you. That would be kind of crazy, right? So maybe we'll save that one and we'll use this one here. Yeah, and this year again, guys, this is gonna be all about using our stash. I have these I don't want to call them containers because they're flats where I store my stamps, and I think what we're gonna do on some of our lives is I'm just going to pull out one of the flats and we're going to look at what I have and we're going to either make something or we're going to get rid of it. That's how I'm going to go through all of my stuff this year. So as you can see here, this is just real easy. Just added a little bit decoration. I'm going to add a butterfly because I have one here. So let's do that. Isn't that pretty? So, and you can do these with stickers. I like remnant rubs because they look like stamped images. But what I don't like about remnant rubs is once you use them, they're gone. And that's typically what happens. But that's what using your stash is all about, right? So let's see here. And it could be as simple as that. I mean, we can cut it this way if we want to. We can, let's see, just trying to think. Right? All right, so I have some of my dies here. Let's see if maybe, this is the stitch die that I just got. And you know, you can put this as a panel if you want to, but I'm going to try to incorporate some of my pastels. Or even black. If you line it with black would be really pretty as well. So let's see what I got here. So that one would be perfect. Just to make like a little card, right? And then we can maybe frame it. I don't know. It's a lot you can do. Or we can just keep it white space. Lots and lots of different things you can do. I mean, if we want to incorporate numbers, because you know I like to do that. So we could do something like that. What do you guys think? Should we leave it as a panel, or should we cut it out and frame it? Maybe we'll do a couple. So this one, let's see if we can add some more remnant rubs. And I'm going to this is gray and white numbers, so let's just add a little bit of interest here, guys. And I'm gonna tear it. Let's not be too precise. I'll put that there, right? That's nice. And then maybe we'll put this here. Numbers are always great additions in my humble opinion. So let's see, maybe something like that, right? Just to kind of frame it a little bit. It'd be nice if we had it straight. So let's try that again. Doesn't have to be a lot. Again, this is more about the appreciation. All right, so let's do this. And then I think maybe we'll frame it. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just trim it. All right. Again, I'm just kind of making this up as I go along. Remnant rubs and paper dolls. Yes, ma'am. And that's not going to change this year. Try to get back. Oh, Jeanette, I'm so sorry. Well, we have a wonderful group here. It's very supportive. I hope you join us more often. Typically, I will go live on Sunday afternoon. It's called Sunday Afternoon Crafting. So it's a very supportive group. I hope to see you again. All right, guys. We can all use a new friend this year. I know I can. Okay, so I've framed this a little bit. Now, you guys might be thinking this needs color. Maybe it does, but I'm going to be clean and simple. And I know you guys are falling out of your chairs right now. What? Monica's going to be clean and simple? I know how to be clean and simple. But we are going to frame this with black, I think, just to make it pop. So let's just trim this up a little bit, guys, just to make it bold. You know, I am not a pastel girl, and you guys know that. So if you can give it a thin frame, exactly, Lords, that's exactly what I'm going to do. If you can just, you know, incorporate some of your style, which is the blacks, the browns, you know, the grunge, the vintage, then you can still add pops of pastel. Pops of pastel. And Robin, and still stay within your style, right? Now, I probably should have put that the other way to get the most out of my cardstock, but all right. That was a mistake on my part, but that's okay. I got lots of black paper. So we're just going to do it very thin, not too thin. I like this trimmer because I can line it up with this, you know, finger catcher. Guard. Blade guard, I guess. And it will give me the perfect frame. And I like that. So then we can put this right here. And, you know, it's light enough. And I chose pastel because I wanted it to be light enough to be able to write notes on the back. So there was some planning to my madness. I still want to be able to write a note. But I wanted to give a pop of color. I didn't want it to just be, you know, I didn't want it to be just a blank white card. Yeah, Robin, you've known me long enough to know that I run by the seat of my pants. To me, I don't need perfection. This is just about crafting time, friendship time, relaxing time. And that's it. All right, so let's see my remnant rubs. I've been doing a really good job, guys, of using my stash. And I want you guys to too. Okay, let's put, we're not going to over embellish. We're still going to have a lot of white going on. Oh boy, I just ruined this rose. So I guess we won't be using this one. Dang it. That's all right. That sucks though. Now I've got remnant rubs all over my fingers, guys. And all over my stylist. Okay. So if you do have a remnant rub that you took the backing off of, put it aside so you don't just do what I just did. That's a beautiful flower too. That's all right. Okay, number 761 we'll put right there. And then, oh, maybe we'll put a bee. A bee kind of goes with this, right? So, Robin, I picked out one of the clusters for you yesterday, and I put in a little extra for you as well. So that's going to go out tomorrow. Let's just put a B as well, and then we'll call it done. Maybe right there. Black and white is always such a good choice. And then you can just do a pop of color. Pop of color. All right, so there, I'm going to call this done. So here is my first thank you card. Again, I don't have very many thank you stamps, so I just went on my computer and typed out thank you. You could do it, thank you so much, thanks a lot. I mean, there's a lot. I have a thank you stamp, but I need to find it. And it's just one set. I might buy me, I said it, I might buy me a new thank you set. But thank you is so versatile. It's the stamp sets that we only use once that we want to stay away from. But yeah, if you don't want to invest in a thank you stamp, you can just type out whatever your sentiment is and then line it on your paper so that way it makes sense. And then you can decorate around it. And that's what I did. So that's my first card. So we got one done. Good job, everybody. All right, let's go to another one, shall we? Again, starting out with the thank you. And I mean, if you want to, you can even write. Maybe we'll try that. Let's try that. Yes, I'm going to be working at family and friends' house. So I got these. At Ross because I had the genius idea that I was going to take a calligraphy class, and I still am. But we can write, thank you very much, thank you so much. Let me just pull these out, see what I got. So, I mean, that's one thing also, right? You don't have to just stamp. We can write something, and it doesn't have to be perfect, guys. And that's what I really want to emphasize is it doesn't have to be perfect. So we're going to try that. And we're going to try not to lose the lid, which I've already done. Did I grab it? Hey, Monica. All right, so is it on my table maybe? I don't know. I'll find it in a minute, I guess. Use the remnant rub pieces for collage and use the pieces. I could do that, yeah. Snowbird to me is just getting out of the snow. So the answer to that is yes. All right, so God, Monica, you are just crazy. You already lost the lid. All right, so let's see what we can do. I'm still gonna stick to the, actually, see, I start my sentence and then I change it midstream. I have some of these, so let's use these. If you guys see the lid anywhere, let me know. So this, gotta be careful, right? So this can kind of frame the thank you right there. So I challenge you guys to dig in your stash and make some little cards. And, just send out cards this year to friends, family, just because, I think it's important, especially in this world today, to stay connected and be thankful for what you have, right? It's just, it can be really hard, and we just want to keep everybody's mental health good, and positive. You know, I'm not lying, we're all getting older. So I think it's important that we just, you know, let people know that we care about you and we want you to be as happy and healthy as possible. Okay, Kim, I am jealous of your husband. All right, so maybe that's enough. Let's see. Let's put some of these here, right? Time to decide if I need more or if that's enough. I think that might be enough actually. We need to put this so I don't ruin the rest of this. Maybe we'll put a few more dots here. And maybe a couple more over here. What do you think? All right. And then we're done with the dots because the dots are gone. All right. So I am putting that other piece aside because I don't want to ruin it like I did the other one. So number 45 is it's just an accent. It doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to necessarily mean anything. It's just background. And like we said earlier, numbers are always a good choice for accents, in my opinion. So I think that's good. I'm really irritated that I lost my cap. So you can see my robe here, guys. I'm sure I'll find it when I clean up, but I don't want this to dry out on me. Why do I do that? Why do we do that, guys? We need to craft with intention so we know where we're putting things. Did it fall down? I don't know. All right. So thank you. And then you can just put a little, so much, right? So let me see if I can be straight here. And even if it's not perfect, I'm okay with that. I don't need to have perfection. Thank you. Okay, so much. A little exclamation. So some of you might not like that, and that's okay. You don't have to like everything I do. But I just wanted you to show you that you can add a little extra word if you want to, right? And still make it pretty. All right, so let's do a little trim here. Craft with intention. Know where you put your things, Monica. So maybe we'll frame this and then we will go ahead and, yeah, so let's make that a little bit smaller. And I just die cut that with my frame. So maybe we'll save that. I don't know yet, but we'll see. And then now I'm going to frame this with green. So we'll do this. Did the top roll on the floor? That's what I was thinking, Robin. And it did. You guys are so smart. It was making me crazy. Here it is. Okay. Okay, so then I'm going to, and I'm not putting any, another thing you can do to add to this, you know, if you need more color, I'm trying to go clean and simple, is you can add, you know, your distress inks, or whatever inks you have. It doesn't have to be distress. My collection just tends to be distress inks. And let's do a little trim here, right? We're just gonna frame this, and I might do a couple different colors. I mean, keep in mind these are going in packages, so I don't have to worry about bulk. I don't have to worry about weight too much, you know, a little bit, but not too much. And maybe I'll save these, but you know, they're gonna go in packages. So I don't have to be too conscientious about oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put white on white. I don't have to be too conscientious about the weight of it. So we're going to actually put black on this too, and then we'll do a white card. All right, so let's do that. And then that way I'm not writing my note on black. Right? All right. Robin is a wise woman. Yes, she is. So, we were talking about Connecticut yesterday. We've been watching this series called In with the Old. It's like a home renovation show where they take an old house and they renovate it. And it was an old cabin in Connecticut. And they were adding to it. I wish I could remember where it was. But I told my husband, I said, I'd really love to do some, that's nice. I'd really love to do some, not camping so much, probably like rent maybe an Airbnb for a month. Not during the winter though. And just explore the area. That's what's nice about the East Coast is everything is so close. So we're kind of at a crossroads. We don't know if we want to invest in a bigger camper. I like that. That's so pretty. And then I can write my little note on the back. So that's two, guys. And there's the first one. There you go. 2 thank you cards. Very simple, right? But now I can include those in my packaging with a little note. And then if you don't like my note, then you can put glue and create a thank you card. I'm okay with that. I mean, why not reuse? Again, don't throw away, just reuse. All right, so there's 2 of them. So what do we got next? Let's play with this stamp. This is an old stamp, y'all, that I've had forever. I've had a long time. And I don't throw it away because I use it, which is what's, you know, what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to use our stuff. So let's stamp a few of these. Now, if you are going to make thank you cards, you know, be wise. Be wise and stamp multiples once you've got it lined up, right? I mean, you don't want to have to keep realigning it. So, you know, stamp smart. But I bet you, Robin, you lost that platform when you were moving, though. I mean, that's a whole different ball game. But it's a cute stamp, isn't it? So I knew I had it, so I found it before I went live. But yeah, that's a nice stamp. Don't ask me where it's from, guys. It's part of my old stash. Um, but you can. There's tons of thank you stamps out there, and I might invest. And I'm not saying don't. I'm not saying don't buy things, but buy with intention is what I'm saying. Thank you stamps are versatile. So I always think those are good investments. We moved here a year ago, October. So we've been here October, November, December, 14 months, I guess. And y'all, my husband is, we're going to do, I guess we'll do 3 of those. My husband is redoing the upstairs bathroom, which is, I hated that bathroom. I hated the shower. And the shower's done. The medicine cabinet just came in. And we just ordered the floor. We're not doing tiles, but they look like tiles. So, it's going to be so nice. So nice. All right, yeah, the stamp is great, and it's very simple. Very simple. So since we're doing stamping and I've got my platform out, let's do a few more. I'm going to stamp on, let's do it this way. I'm going to stamp on yellow and then we'll matte. So we'll do a few of these. So this is another thanks that I have, heartfelt thanks. And we're going to kind of do like we did with the pre-printed thank you. We're just going to go ahead and stamp it, and then we'll work around the sentiment. And to me, especially when you need to make lots of things, sometimes it's best to do that. So this stamp, I can tell you where it's from. It's from Stamplerations. I don't know if you all know Stamplerations or Sherry Russ. I was part of her design team for a couple of years, I want to say. She got cancer. She's still doing well. She's doing good. I think she's cancer free, or the last I checked. But hers metastasized and it traveled, so she had it a lot harder than I did. She has 2 little girls, but she has some really great stamps. I know when I destashed, back when I lived in Prescott, I got rid of some of the design team stamps that I used. Okay, I'm looking at Robin's message. Simple sayings. I'll check that out. I can't believe I don't have it, right? But I wanted to have the word thanks in it, and I don't think Tim's stamps. I mean, that's something he should think about. In sentiments, is his stamps don't necessarily say thank you or thanks. All right, so I think that's good. Let me see what else I have here. Wishing you happiness. You're my kind of wonderful. You're so very special. You are stronger than you think. You smile. Your smile lights the world. Delight in the little things. You're forever my friend. Perfect just as you are. Okay, I think we definitely have to use a friendship one, right? You are stranger than you're stranger than you think. You're stronger than you think. You're perfect just as you are. Let's see. Wishing you happiness. You're perfect just as you are. Okay, so let's not lose our stamps. You're stranger than you think. Wouldn't that be a funny card? Yeah, I'm gonna do some research, guys, and when I find the stamp set that I'm going to use, I will definitely do a video on it. But I don't want to just buy any one. I want it to be kind of my style. You guys know my style, right? Kind of my style. And something that I can use over and over again. So if you guys, it's okay to window shop. I'm not saying, but just don't be frivolous in your buying. But if you guys in your window shopping, if you find a good thank you stamp, send me a note. I'd love it. All right, we'll do one more of these and then we'll start putting these together. You're stranger than you think. But I still love you. Oh, that'd be a good Valentine, you guys. Dear husband, you're stranger than you think, but I still love you. Oh, that's hilarious. All right. I like that better than you're stronger than you think. Too funny. Hey, Heather, you snuck in on me. Nice to see you. Sorry I didn't see you earlier. I'm too busy making my thank you cards. All right, so let's put this aside. And let's see what we can do with these. All right. So we got a few here. I hope you guys are cool with just hanging out and making thank you cards. All right. So this takes a lot of real estate because it's so long. So may not be able to trim much off. So let's just trim a bit because I do want to add some color to it, right? I don't want it to be completely white. Let's just see what we can do here. All right, that's pretty good. All right, so there is that. Now I have, let's get a little crazy here. This is an oldie, guys. Look at this. Do you remember when Tim used to use these? This is CMS 054. Ooh, that's an oldie. But I think this is fantastic for decor. Now, the only thing I don't like is you don't have the printed, so whatever you stamp, that's what it's going to be. But let's see what we can do. So, brought out the stamping platform again. So maybe just, I don't even know. Maybe that's too busy. Here's one, right? So, ooh, maybe something like that. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see how that looks. Can score around this. Oh, that's a good idea. Scoring around the sentiments. I didn't even think of that. So I haven't used this stamp in ages, but it's perfect, I think. Oh, and it kind of matches the swirl a little bit. Look at that. It's perfect for a thank you stamp. Nice. Now let's see if we can be strategic. Okay. I like snark as well as the next person. I have several snark. Maybe we'll do, I should bring out some of my snarky stamps next year, guys. So I don't think, we might have to just leave that as it is. And I kind of like that, actually. But yeah, maybe we'll do some snarky. Maybe we'll do some snarky crafting. I'm gonna pre-schedule some of my Sunday afternoon crafting, and we'll do some snarky stamping as well, because I do have some really cute snarky stamp sets. Yeah, I like that swirl. That looks good. That is an old stamp set, but I understand. Stampers Anonymous, that's what I was about to say. Stampers Anonymous, you know, always has their stamps, so you might be able to still get that swirl stamp. It's great for backgrounds. You might already have it. It's an oldie. So I heard you say, so Pat is retiring soon. Technique junkies? Okay. We should do more techniques too, guys. So, like I said, I'm going to pre-schedule some of the lives with what we're going to actually be doing. We'll do snark. We'll do a snarky one. But are there any techniques that you guys want to practice? Hey, Rhonda. Thank you so much. I am hoping for the same. Ooh, that's kind of neat, right? So, I didn't cut it small enough, but I kind of like the yellow. That's kind of neat, right? Let's do that. I'm glad you could join us. We're just hanging around making thank you note cards. And these truly are going to be little note cards. I'm not turning them into cards. It doesn't always have to be a card, guys. Just something to let your friend, your acquaintance, you know what else? You know what else would be neat? I don't know where I saw this, but maybe you guys can help me. So, wouldn't it be fun this year to just make little like sentiment stamps that's, you know, that say you're so very special, today is your day, and then just leave them around town. You know, maybe you're at the doctor's office, give them some encouragement, just leave a little card and let people enjoy it. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll make these little sentiment cards and just leave them around town. I just think the world needs, I like that. I think the world needs more encouragement. Ooh. Maybe I'll use these edges here. I think we should be the ones to give it. What do you guys think? Is that crazy? What you talking about, Monica? Just, you know, I don't know. That's just what I think. Yeah, the yellow looks good, doesn't it? I like it too. All right. Looking at my remnant rubs here. Let's see what we got. Maybe we can add just a little flower or something. Why not? We're using our stuff. I'm going to use all these remnant rubs. Yeah. You know, I mean, we all make so many cards. Why not spread the love? I might do that. Maybe we'll have a session where we just create encouragement cards. I have a lot of stamps that just have good sayings. And maybe we'll make some of these and then we'll just spread. I mean, I know when I was going through all of my cancer stuff, a word of encouragement just goes a long way. Because it's hard. But 2025 is the year of health. That's what I'm going to call it, guys. It's going to be all positivity. Um, it's going to be the year of health. And oh, I don't like that there. We need balance, Monica. So that's what I'm looking for. I don't usually make New Year's resolutions, but you know, we can all have goals, right? Right there. Does that look good? We can all have goals, and we can all have yeah, Kim, I agree. Especially, you know, like in just random places. I don't know. I think I might do that. We might have just some a positivity live. I like that. Where we just create little note cards that have positive sentiments. So, guys, start going through your stash. These are some of the things I'm going to be doing this year for y'all. Um, and I will try, I will do my best. I will do my best to give you guys notice of what we're going to be doing. Because sometimes when we have, you know, extra time, like we do today, today's a lazy PJ day. It's nice to craft together, right? So we're going to be doing birthday cards. Okay, I'm going to call that done. What do you think of that one? It's a little different than this one, right? But it still does the job. What do you think? Do you like it? I like it. All right, what else do we got going on? I'm just going to put those right there. Oops, don't get ink on them. All right, heartfelt thanks. Now this one definitely needs to use this daisy because to me, daisies are yellow. And I know they're white too, right? I guess, well, maybe daisies are white, but for me, my daisy's gonna be yellow. Are daisies yellow? Okay, we'll cut out that butterfly. They're used to snarky. And that's okay too. You guys are surprised that I'm doing pastels, so, you know, we're not just one thing, right? Oh, that's pretty. We can be more than just one thing, I think. I hope. I hope I'm not defined by just one thing. So pretty. All right. So do you guys like the remnant rubs? Do you want me to do more videos with these? I saw a shop, and I can't remember the name. That's why I need to schedule it so we can talk about it. That has some really great remnant rubs. They can be a little costly, like I said, because it's one and done. But if you find them on sale, then, you know, that helps. But again, I'm going to be very specific about what I buy. Whatever I buy is going to be for a planned live. Ooh, I like that. That's pretty. I think that's all that needs, to be honest. Maybe we'll put like a little number. So pretty. Let's see if we can maybe trim this down. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to use that. But we can trim it. You like the remnant rubs? Yeah, me too. Me too. Okay, so this, let me think about this. I guess I could do a background of white. I kind of think I need a background of black though. But I don't know. Yeah, I think I do need black. Robin. We've all been there, girl. We can relate. Let's just cut this a little bit more so I can do a black frame and then a white. A white frame. Black and white is just so classic. I love it. All right, so should we... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to add any more to this. It's so pretty. Okay, so remember, if you did not get the Christmas stamps that you wanted or the Christmas paper, I have my Christmas stash on sale. I think it's 25% off, I want to say, because I want to clear out my inventory. So if you still have some Christmas money, right, that you need to spend on yourself. I know we talked about not spending, but if you need, you know, Christmas stuff, I do have it on sale still. But if you don't need it, don't buy it. That's great, right? Some shop owner, if you don't need it, don't buy it. But that's okay. Only if you need it. Okay, Frida, you too. Enjoy your first day of the year. Hopefully one of many more. Remnant rubs, you rub on. Stickers have the stickiness. I think the end result is probably about the same. I think it looks the same. I think the clear stickers have more of a border, in my opinion. But I made tags out of stickers for Christmas, and they came out really nice. I think remnant rubs blend in a little bit more. That's pretty. All right, there's another one, guys. Look at that. Another note card. We're coming along. Look, we've already made 4. Pretty good, right? Nice. So we've got yellow. Let's do a pink one. Pink. All right. You're forever my friend. You guys are forever my friends. Let's see. What do we have here? Cleaning off of my junk table. All right, so let me think. This, nah, I don't like that. This is from the Halloween remnant rubs. Let's see, Halloween. Do I have any more remnant rubs in my stash? Let me see. I think I need to clear out my drawers. So So funny whenever I say drawers. It is a mess here. Ooh, look at what I found. There's some more remnant ribs right there. And look at the business. All right, so you love it. I don't know if I'm going to put pink on pink, though. You save that for white. But these are kind of fun, right? Just to add a little color. Nice. Let's see what else I got here. I don't want to go too grungy, at least not yet. But we'll get there. I promise. All right, so let's see. Forever My Friend. Maybe we'll just do... Yes, they are. 49 in market. Yes, Lords, have a wonderful first day of the year. I hope you enjoy time with your family. Thanks for popping in and hanging with us. It's been a bit. All right, so let's just maybe do a little frame around this. Yeah, we're not gonna spend all day here, guys. We'll just hang out a little bit more, and then we'll go on our way. Gotta figure out what we're gonna do for lunch, I guess. But it's nice just to hang out a bit. Ooh, that's dramatic. Yeah, 49 and Market has some great stuff. I agree, Robin. I like that. I kind of think that's enough. I don't think I need to add anything more to that. All right, so I think we can cut a frame out of that though, right? Maybe. Just like that, right? Okay, let me go cut these. Yeah, absolutely, Kim. I mean, there's a lot of new things out there, but I won't buy new until I use what I have. Well, that's kind of interesting. No. All right. Another thing I want to try before we head out today, have any of you guys embossed clear on black? I did it by accident the other day because I thought I was using white embossing powder and it was clear, and it was just kind of like it was embossed. It was kind of interesting. We're going to do that in a minute. But I'm just curious. I can't be the first time anybody's done that, right? How come they're changing designers, Robin? Was it the designer's decision to do that? Okay, so this is just a nice border. Okay. Maybe we'll add, let's see. Maybe we'll add to it. So What I like about these is you don't have to use the whole strip, right? You can just use part of it. Glossy accents. It looks like you... No, I didn't use glossy accents. Nope. Okay, so we'll just put this... Just like... Ooh, I kind of like how it looks like it frames it a little bit, right? Okay. So I kind of anchored it onto that stamp. That looks kind of neat, doesn't it? Maybe we'll do it on the other side too. Just like that. Ooh, I like it. Mama like. Okay, so I guess we should try to make sure it's the right direction. And again, this is just accent. There we go. I like it. What do you guys think? Man, that looks good. Okay. I wonder if she'll show up in another company, Robin. Okay, so let's do pink, I guess, right? No. We'll do white. Okay, and then we'll trim that a little bit, I think. Or maybe not. Well, I know. Maybe we'll do some accents on the white paper. If we don't like it, we won't use it. So, just to kind of complement the design, right? So, let's see. Like that. Oops. So, something like that. So, just, maybe like that, right? And then, I'm gonna trim that. So maybe we'll just flippity flip, right? Flippity flip. And do the other side just for balance. We're gonna do some clear embossing on black cardstock next. So I think we're gonna do just a couple more and then we'll call it so we can go and enjoy the rest of our day. All right, so not that this isn't enjoying, but I don't want to, we can't just craft all day, right? I guess we can, but it may not be the best use of our time. Oh, I like that. What do you guys think of that? Nice. And then maybe, let me just see here. Let's see if we can try this to be kind of straight. Right? Maybe just finish it off with an accent. Do I have a pink one? Pink would have been nice, right? Okay, so we'll put this, I guess. Maybe like that. Maybe we'll just save that. All right, we'll just kind of leave that, I think. Unless, no, we'll just leave it. Again, we're trying to go kind of clean and simple, right? So yeah, that's nice, I think. Maybe I'll add, because I'm not going to let this go to waste. Let's see, 1 0. So this goes like this. So these are upside down, I just noticed, but I'm okay with that. We're going to put this right here. Ha! It's all about just the design. I'm still going to use it. Someone might get an upside down sentiment in their order, but that's okay. All right, I didn't want to waste that. That's why we did that. Okay, so let's emboss on black. Because like I said, I did that by accident. But I think that would make a cool background. All right, so let's get out the stamp. And I'm going to use an oversized stamp here. Let's see. You guys remember these, right? I think it's busy enough where it would be kind of cool. Can I use this one? These are Mr. Holt's. Of course, right? But I haven't used these in a while, so I think we need to use them. And we're going to do, like I said, it was white. What did I use? I used Claire. Let me see what I used. It's not too far because it just did this the other day. There it is. Clear ink, see? So like I said, I thought I was embossing white onto black cardstock, and it ended up being clear, but it was kind of interesting. Okay. Just want to make sure I get enough ink, but again, this is just going to be for a background effect. But I want to show you what I mean. Sometimes the funnest techniques are by accident. Okay, so, and then I grabbed what I thought was white, but it was clear. Let's see. Was this. So Maker's Forte, I don't know if you remember that company. I was actually going to look her up because I haven't seen her videos around in a while. Most of this is going to be covered, so I'm okay with that. I don't want to make a mess. I'm trying to look for something I can spill onto. Let's see if we can fudge it here. All right. And I don't need it to be cleaned off because this is going to be a background. Alexandria. Yes, Alexandria. But I haven't seen her around in a while. Okay, so now you can kind of see it disappearing, right? Yeah, me either, Robin. I know she was having, and I don't want to start rumors, but I think she was having trouble with her husband, if I remember correctly. But I don't know. All right. So here we go. So you can kind of see the background, right? It's just texture. But what I thought I would try to do, and again, we are going into uncharted territory. But I wanted to see what it would look like if I added ink over it. Because now it's raised, right? Let's just Okay, so this is Twisted Citron. Ooh, I kind of like that. Again, this is just going to be a background. I've got embossing ink all over the place now. I don't know. Kind of interesting. Maybe, maybe not. I haven't decided. All right. It's not, I don't hate it. That's like my new standard. I don't hate it. Let's see. What can we do with this? I mean, I guess, ooh, wouldn't that be fun? Let me cut this real quick. And my trash digger came off my desk. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, right? Let me just Alright, so I cut this and I picked up this green citron paper. This is kind of neat. I think I'm going to add, see, these are going to get dirty if I'm not careful. Where's that twisted citron? A little bit more on the edge there, just so it looks a little grungier. But yeah, the texture of the embossing is, you know, coming up. That's kind of neat, right? I don't know. I think it makes kind of an interesting background. And then, let's see. Let's cut a card base. Now we're not going to be able to obviously write 4.25. um, on that, but we'll figure out a way to put a sentiment here. All right, so this is gonna be the base. We're just kind of making it up as we go along here, guys. And then I had, let's see what I have here. Let's not get our inky fingers all over our beautiful cards we just made. Put those aside. What if, I'm thinking out loud, what if we just cut the thank you out, right? And then maybe frame it? I don't know. Let's put this down first. Any suggestions you guys throw out, because I'm just making this up as I go along. Okay, so we'll put this here. Right. It's kind of neat looking. I got ink on this, but I want to lay this flat here. Yeah, I might do a little bit more experimenting myself, Kim, because it's kind of an interesting background. Let me trim this down. It's kind of cool looking. I've got ink all over my fingers now. Gotta be careful. It looks like people on the side. Really? Okay. I mean, if you see it, you see it. What if we did where is that long one? Nah. I wonder if these would show through. Okay, we're just kind of making it up here, guys. So, I guess, again, just thinking, I guess we can, oh, I wonder how the pink would look. I guess we can, nah. We could use ephemera, I guess, right? I mean, if we're making it up here. Oh. I found more remnant rubs, look at that. Trying to sit away from ephemera, but because it's so dark, we may have to. And I kind of like, let me see what I got here. I mean, I could just maybe put butterflies, right? That's not a sticker, though. I don't know. What do you guys think? Just trying to figure it out. Oh, look at what I just found. That might be pretty. All right. That is wallpaper from Tim Holtz. So let's see what we can do with this. Maybe like that. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see. Okay, so, and then we can still incorporate maybe some butterflies, right? So maybe something like this. Oh, I cut it too much. Do it like this, maybe. See, I don't want to fussy cut it, I don't think, because I need the white to break up the dark. I guess the card could go like this, right? Maybe something like that. And then do the thanks right there. What do you guys think of that? Maybe do the green. Let me see. Maybe this, maybe that, Monica. Maybe this, maybe that. Okay, so let's... I'm going to trim this just a bit more, I think. All right. And then we're going to frame it. And then we're going to add some butterflies to it. How's that? Because I think we need to, I agree, I think we need to break up that background. I like it, but it's just, it's really dark and really busy. So let's see if we can have it as interest versus overwhelming. And then I'll trim it once I get it there. All right, so we're going to do something like this. I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me just trim this a little more. All right, and then this will go here. Okay. Yeah, I know, but it's just, it's... Are you thinking I shouldn't cover it, Robin? I mean, I haven't yet, but it's just so busy. I wonder if I did fussy cut that to keep the background, right? Maybe... something like this. So you're still going to have the white background, but you're going to keep more of the black. Let's see. See, when you're experimenting, it takes a long time. But that's okay, right? Let's see. Okay, maybe something like that. So you still have the background. I mean, we could do whatever we want. And then maybe we'll put like the thank you. Yeah, maybe that. All right, so let's try this. Thank you. All right. And I'm thinking we'll like tuck it under like that. How does that look, guys? Do you like that? Something like that. I like that. Let's go with that. I'm going to this probably isn't the best way, but I'm gonna add some some citrus. I don't have a blender that has this. This isn't a color I use very much. So we're gonna use this big old brush. Why not, right? It was handy. And it gave me some color. Sometimes you gotta bring out the big tools, right? Okay, I like that. I like that. Thanks, Robin, for the suggestion. We'll use that piece for something else. Let's keep that background because it is really interesting, right? Okay, so we'll keep it like that. And then this is gonna go here. Just like that. Wow, that's interesting, right? See, these are the type of thank you cards though that you can't just pop out. But sometimes it's fun to experiment. I mean, this particular thank you card has taken me a long time, so I can't do too many like this, but it's kind of fun to experiment. So, and then we're going to put that on white. I don't want white on my card though. Ooh, what do you think of that? That's awesome. I like it. Where's my brayer? All right, I don't know where it is. Go big or go home. I hear that. Okay, so that's nice. I'm trying to not get ink on the back because that's where I'll write my little note. I need my brayer. Ooh, I also found these Nuvo drops. Let's see. Are they dried out? Yeah, look at that. See guys, this is what happens when you don't use your stuff. Look at it, it's all dried out. So I'm gonna try to salvage that, but if not, it's going in the trash. Thank you. So I could put something on here. Probably not any of those. I could put, I've been putting these numbers, so maybe we'll put a number, right? Just to continue to use our stuff. You had your doubts. Yeah, me too, Kim. But you know what? It's just paper. If it didn't work out, how do you know what will work unless you play? You don't. I think sometimes we're so focused on the end result that we forget to play. And let's not do that. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it, guys. I could. I wonder how that would look if I put some of this green on it. I don't know. Let's try it. Just to add to it, right? Because it's already kind of grungy. Maybe something like that. Kind of like that. I can feel the texture of the black cardstock. There we go. Ooh, look at it, and it kind of matches. So I think that will work. Yes, can't be afraid to take chances because it's not going to look good. If it doesn't look good, throw it away. It's easy as that, Kim. So let's do, should we put the other way? Kind of like that. All right, so let's go here and we'll stop about here. I mean, I got a trash can right next to me on the desk, and believe me, many things have hit that filing cabinet. Let's go all the way down here. My circular filing cabinet of all of my fails. And there's a few of them. But you know what? It's not a fail, in my opinion, because when you're experimenting, I said this before, Tim just doesn't turn on the camera and start creating. He's been experimenting with his stuff. Just because it's his stuff, he still has to play with it, see what it does. And I'm sure you've heard him many a time say, try it out. See if it works. So you guys just can't be afraid to try things out. Okay, we can't leave this little bit, so let's see if we can incorporate this somehow. Or I guess we can use that on something else. But no, let's just add. Oops. I guess it would help if the remnant rub was the right way. And that green really matches that citrus color. Okay, there's that. I'm just adding interest because I don't want to throw this away. I don't even know if I like that. I don't like that. We're getting that off. There. Leave some of that black. And that's good. All right, guys, so that's pretty good, right? Let's take a look at what we did here. Yeah, Kim, you really do need to get over yourself because, I mean, unless you're Picasso or Monet, then I think you're probably okay with throwing some of the things away. And it's not a failure if you're experimenting. How do you know it will work? I mean, this almost was going to go in the trash, guys, but we pulled it out. Look at, and I think it came out pretty good. I don't know. I think it's good. And then I have the white for the background. It's a little bit heavier, but that's okay. But I still think it's a great thank you card. All right, we're going to do one more, guys, and then we're going to call it because I want to use some of these pink ones here. If you guys are cool with that. Are you good with one more? We've made several. I have several here. So it's a good start for the new year. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 note cards here that that's a good start. So we'll do one more, and then I think we're gonna call it, guys. Let's go with a pre-printed. Time to let it go. Exactly. Okay, so one more. So we'll go with this, and let's have a pink background, I think. And we're going to, I mean, I got all sorts of fun splotches on this. I think we might just kind of keep it random, I think, if you guys are okay with that. So, let's see. Just lots of splotchy stuff. And you can, shoot, you can do this with ink. I mean, these are just splotches, right? So, you can do this, just get some pink ink and just splotch it, right? Just go to town. We're just going to add interest, just to give it some color. And this one should go pretty easy. This one should go pretty fast. The other one, we were like, oh, we were all over the place on the other one. Maybe emphasize the so much here. I think so much. Maybe, I don't know, maybe like that. Right. That's good. Oh, that didn't stay, so we'll put that there. Yeah, agreed, Robin. Yeah, I mean, if you have a problem, you know, throwing things away, stick them in a box and use them for die cuts and stuff. But yeah, like I said, he doesn't just turn on the camera and start playing. He's been practicing and testing and playing, you know, and you have to just kind of see what works. And like I said, with the block embossing, I thought I had white embossing powder, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of interesting. It gives it some texture. I'm certainly going to continue to I don't want to say test it, but play with it a little bit more of that black embossing, because it is kind of interesting. All right, I don't want to completely cover this. Maybe, and we're gonna trim this down. I hear football in the background. I'm kind of over football. It's been playing the whole time. I gotta go get some lunch though in a minute because I'm kind of hungry. That's kind of a hungry girl. All right, so I think for dinner my husband said he's gonna make red beans and rice, and we have a charcuterie plate. We're gonna play games tonight. I think that's what my son said he wants to do. That looks good. Save that. And oh, should I put? Look at these little cute little hearts. No, we'll just stick with. Keep that, and let's. Should we trim this? Probably. Yeah, let's do that. maybe we'll outline that in black. Ready for your nap. All right, well, we're almost done here, Kim, so your nap is minutes away. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do for lunch. Okay. So we'll put this here. And then we'll trim it real close to the edge, I think. You guys see where I'm going with this? How long have we been going? Gosh, an hour and 47 minutes. We've been going a long time, guys. All right, so that will go here. I like it. What do you think? Nice, right? So I can do pastels with a little bit of grunge. Keeping to my style, but still using up some of these colors. You know, you can get as extravagant with your thank you cards or as simple. Like I said, I needed several. So I chose the simple route. Because again, I'm not gonna say I can't. That's one word I'm gonna take out of my vocabulary this year is I can't. Because I can. I just choose not to, right? And I think that's what we have to remember. I can. I'm not gonna say I can't anymore. I just choose not to. Ooh, that butterfly right there. Maybe we'll do that. Should we add the butterfly, guys? It was just sitting right there all lonely. Okay, so there's my little numbers I've been adding to my cards. And then I think I'll add the butterfly, right? Just right there. It's on my desk. So you can't eat Brussels sprouts. I don't mind Brussels sprouts as long as they're prepared a certain way. Yeah, I went with the butterfly. Okay, well, that's it, guys. I hope you guys had fun hanging out with me. I know I sure had fun hanging out with you guys. And yeah, right, if I didn't use that butterfly, it would have been lost for sure. And now I'm going to clear off my desk. I'm going to make some more of those steampunk clusters, and I put all of my cluster stuff in this bag when I was getting ready for the live. So I'm going to make some more clusters. I have all that stuff together. But my goal today, I feel like I've already started the new year off great. My goal was to create several thank you cards to go in my, when someone buys something from me, right? And they can be as simple or as extravagant as you want them to be. But now I can put these with my packing stuff, and I can write a nice little note every time someone purchases something from the shop. So that's all I got, guys. I hope if you need to make some thank you cards, don't procrastinate. Today is a great day to create thank you cards. We're going to create some birthday cards and some quick and easy birthday cards, guys. Not every birthday card has to be fancy. I'm going to do a few fancy ones, but sometimes you just need a quick birthday card. So we're going to continue to work through our stash, guys. Part of working through your stash is getting organized. So kind of go through what you have, figure out what is what and where everything is, so that way you can use it up. My remnant rubs are going to all go together so I can continue using these. I think these are great just for backgrounds, interest, right? So I'm not going to throw them away. I'm going to use them. And as you can see, they came into good use. All right, everyone, have a fantastic day. Yes, Kim, the Steampunk Journal is, or a Steampunk Digital Kit is going to come out on Friday. Backstage Passers. Today's Wednesday, so I got to get on it. I got to put it on my background and get it all ready to go. But yeah, you're going to see it in a couple days. Don't forget, if you are still considering the Backstage Pass, it's going to go off sale tomorrow. So get it on sale while you can. A year worth of digitals. Your classes will be part of the Backstage Pass. And it's just a good deal. All right, everybody. We will see you later. Thanks so much.